All right, I'm recording. This took a second. And this is going to be about order of operations. So let me write that here. Oh, I can't write it like that. I'll put it in black. Order operations. I have to be careful. I tend to write on an angle. All right, so we have the usual thing that you heard when you were a kid, PEMDAS, okay? That literally means parentheses or brackets. I put a slash for brackets. The next one is called exponents. I say exponents or roots, but it's the same thing. Next is multiplication. Division. Lastly is addition, subtraction. Okay. Now, a mistake a lot of people see is they look at this as 6 different levels when it's actually just 4. And I've noticed that a lot. I've been teaching for a long time, and I've seen that actually a lot. So there's 4 levels. It's not actually, this is the first level, parentheses, brackets. Second level, exponents. And third level is addition, multiplication, division. And the fourth level is addition, subtraction. So how it really should look is like this. P, E, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Now, the most important is parentheses, brackets. Next is exponents, or exponents and roots. Multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. These come first. And then if you have like maybe multiplication, division on the same line, or 2 different exponents on the same line, you go from left to right. Let me write that out, left to right, as to do which one first. All right. A mistake I've noticed a lot is that people tend to think that multiplication has precedence over division. And that's not possible, only because they both were created together. Multiplication is the opposite of division, as division is the opposite of multiplication. If 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 2 equals 6, then 6 divided by 2 equals 3. And that is the same thing. So let's start. So if we have, we'll do this problem right here. As I see it, it looks like to me 16 minus 9 minus 4 plus 3. That's what I see. It could be different, but it doesn't really matter. We're doing order of operations. So remember our rules: parentheses, 1 level, exponents, another level, multiplication, division, another level, addition, subtraction, the next level. All right, so we don't see any parentheses, any exponents, multiplication, division. Well, all we see is addition, subtraction. Let me erase that. So let's just do that. They go, and since it's only addition, subtraction, we go from left to right. I'm going to go left to right. The most left is 16 minus 9. That goes to 7. Bring down everything else. Minus 4 plus 3. Next we do 7 minus 4, which is 3. And next we have plus 3, and 3 plus 3 equals 6. And that's our answer for that one right there. All right. So let me erase this and get ready for the next one. The next one says, I'm going to rewrite it, although it says there that, and this is what it looks like to me. I could be wrong, and I've been wrong before. 24 divided by 6 times 4 plus 2 times 3. So let's use our handy dandy thing to the left. There are no parentheses. Don't worry about that. There are no exponents. Don't worry about that. But we do see multiplication and division from left to right. So the first thing we do, so let's handle that first. So this is the first one. I don't see this at all. I don't see this. I do see this. So now we're going to say 24 divided by 6 is 4. All right, now we bring down the rest of it. Times 4 plus 2 times 3. I hope that's pretty easy to see. I didn't feel like drawing all the arrows. So we look at it again. We see multiplication now. So we see that again, and we do this. 4 times 4 is 16. And then we write down the rest. Plus 2 times 3. Now again, we still have some multiplication division left. We have multiplication over here. We do that next. So now we have, okay, I got to move this down. Hold on one second. Oh, hold on. There we go. I didn't mean to put that red mark on it, but I just got to move it down. Let's see if I can erase that. I can erase part of it. Can I erase it all? I can. Very good. Okay, 2 times 3 is 6. And so we bring down, okay, they're black. We bring down the plus, and we bring down the 16. And 16 plus 16 is 22. And that is our answer. Okay, it looked pretty simple. Oh, I forgot to say addition subtraction. Okay, well, I should have put that in there for the 16 plus 6. All right. Now let's go to this one. Actually, I like this one. This one has exponents in it. So I like this. Wait a minute. Let me do this. This may take a second, sorry. I'm trying to resize it, but it's not working. Okay, hold on. I can't make it bigger. I can move it. All right, what it looks like to me, and I could be wrong, of course. I gotta move this down. I'm gonna need some more space for these next two problems. I gotta move this down, move these two down. All right. So this looks like to me 4 squared divided by 2 to the 4th power times 3 to the 4th power plus 9. That's how it looks to me. Let's not forget our thing over here. We rewrite it because it's going down a little bit. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. All this is from left to right. Okay, so now let's look at it. We don't see parentheses at all, but we do see exponents. Let's deal with the exponents first. We're going to deal with all of the exponents first. All right, so we see that 4 squared is 16. And then 2 to the 4th power, that's another exponent, is 16. And 3 to the 4th power is 81. Yes, 81. Got lucky. All right, so now we bring down everything else. So we're going to bring down the division symbol, the multiplication symbol, and we'll bring down plus and 9. Okay, so now we took care of the exponents. Now the next thing is multiplication division. Does it have any of that? And actually it does. We'll do that from left to right. So 16 divided, oh, sorry about that. 16 divided by 16 is 1. And then we bring down the rest. So times 81 plus 9. Okay, 1 times 81, we're still on multiplication division. We can still see that there. So now we say, oh, I got to move this down further. Hold on. There we go. Okay. 1 times 81 is 81. 81 plus 9 is going to be 90. And we're done. All right. So that one is done. That was a little different. And I think I'm going to recheck it. 4 squared is 16, 2 to the 4th power is 16. And okay, 181. Okay. All right, it checks out. All right, next one. Let me erase this because we got to do a whole different one. Because in this one, we have parentheses. I'm going to rewrite it as I see it. When I got it, it was a little bit messed up, but let's just keep going. What I see is this. I see 10 minus 3 squared plus 10 minus 3 squared. Now we have parentheses and exponents in this, so let's just deal with that first. First thing we deal with is the parentheses, okay? So we'll do that, deal with the parentheses. So this parenthesis has 10 minus 3, so that automatically changes to just, inside the parentheses, it changes to 7, because 10 minus 3 is 7. We don't need the parentheses, but for continuity, I put those down there. 7 squared. Bring down the rest, and we do this other parenthesis. And this says 10 minus 3 squared. Listen, there is a extra operation inside the parenthesis. We have an exponent and a subtraction sign. So what comes first? So we do our little list again. So I'm gonna put it over here in small letters in some weird color. PEMDAS. Hopefully you can see that. Kind of small. We got the 4 levels. This has an exponent. So we do the exponent first. So now we have 10 minus 9. Right? And then we got addition, subtraction. So 10 minus 9, we'll bring this down further, is 1. So we don't need the parentheses and brackets for that. We bring down the plus, and here we have 7 squared. So this is now just 7 squared without the parentheses. So 7 squared is just 40. It's just 49. And 49 plus 1 is 50. All right. Now I hope that explains order of operations. I do actually like these. These are pretty good. It gives a good gamut and it gets progressively harder. Now I did see 2 more questions. You can actually stop now if you like, but I did see the challenge 24. I remember teaching that when I taught middle school. Man, that was about 20 years ago. Anyway, so the challenge 24, you got to make this 24. So you got 5, 8, and you can use any operation you want. So actually, I don't know what level this is, but it didn't seem to, oh, it's a level 3. You can look at it. All right, so I see here that you can do 8 plus 5 equals 13. So I've used the 8 and the 5. So I'll cross that out, Now I got 2 2s left. So I can do 13 times 2. So I got rid of that 1 2, which equals 26. And the last 2, I do 26 minus 2, and that'll give me 24. Challenge 24, that's a level 3. When I taught that, some of my students got so good where they were even beating me. It was good. It was a middle school. It was Barber Middle School in Detroit. All right, let's go to this one. Now this can be rewritten a different way. Let me make sure I have it right. So I'm gonna use no, I'm not gonna use a different color, but I'm just gonna write it as I see it. 9 factorial divided by 7 factorial divided by 2 to the 7th power divided by 2 to the 5th power divided by the cube root of 27. I like this question. Okay, now this is how I see it. I see it like this. 9 factorial divided by 7 factorial, which is divided by the quotient of 2 to the 7th power divided by 2 to the 5th power, which is divided by the cube root of 27. All right, so I don't want to go into factorial. I don't think that was meant. I think the question was meant, do you understand what factorial is? We do know if 9 factorial divided by 7 factorial, we should get 9 times 8. Now this is still divided by 2 to the 7th power, divided by, oh, I did that wrong. I'm sorry. Let me erase that. I made a mistake. I went ahead of myself. You do the parentheses first. In the parentheses, you have 2 to the 7th power, which is 128, and you have 2 to the 5th power, which is 32. All right, I know I went through that fast. Sorry. So we got 128 divided by, we'll do the exponents first, divided by, then we'll do division, divided by 32. All right, and that should be, there's a way to say, I'm just gonna go with 4. Okay, so now we bring down everything else. We bring down 9 factorial divided by 7 factorial divided by 4 divided by the cube root of 27. Okay, 9 factorial, it's a big number. Divided by 7 factorial, that's just gonna be 9 times 8, which is 72. So 72, bring down the division sign, divided by 4, divided by the cube root of 27. So 72 divided by 4 is 18. Oh, didn't mean for that to happen. 18. So we have 18 divided by the cube root of 27. Okay, so the cube root of 27 is just 3. So we have 18 divided by 3, which is just 6. All right, I might cut that out. I should have done the cube root of 27 with the exponents, and I didn't do that. But that's just because I knew it didn't matter with the problem. And I shouldn't have done it like that. So I guess you can listen to up to here, but I should have done the cube root of 27 right after that, and I didn't do that. All right, but anyway, the answer would have been the same. This would have been just 3. Let me put it in a different color, odd color. This would have been 3, 3, and 3. And finally, 18 divided by 3 would just be 6 again. All right.